He's many things. Joey has many personalities. He's very loving and tender. He really has a desire to make us happy, which is wonderful.
He's endearing, he's affectionate, he's warm, he's loving.
From a very young age, Joey showed signs of being a very difficult baby. Just never liked to be put down, but didn't like to be held.
I'm a pediatrician by training, and probably should have recognized some of the signs and symptoms, but you know, I was a parent.
I remember standing out in the cul-de-sac one day with all the neighborhood kids. A plane flew overhead, and I pointed up. I go, "Look, Joey, airplane." And you know, for most children, that's very instinctive to look up and see the airplane, and he didn't look up. And that was really an aha moment for me. Joey was diagnosed with autism about the age of 16 months. I probably cried every day for hours for a year.
I tell people all the time, there's no manual. You know, these kids don't come with a manual, and if there was, the manual would be like this big.
Joey would have meltdowns that would seem to always happen during dinner time, so it would always disrupt our dinner. I would pretty much have to put him in the car and just drive him around so that my husband and daughter could finish dinner. I
think you go through the kind of the stages of grief. You know, you're in denial, and you get to acceptance, and eventually you get to that point where you're going to do something about it.
Joey, it's your turn. At age 18, things kind of began to change for Joey. He became an adult.
We had our daughter who was going to college and was away at college, and we were negotiating that, and you know, you're busy with your job and your career, and all of a sudden he turns 18, and now there's all these things to do.
All this paperwork began to show up at our door in our mailbox because Joey was now considered an adult, and we were his guardians.
I won't say we were blindsided, but there was a while where we felt a little bit overwhelmed. You just don't know where to start. You don't always know where to turn, who to turn to.
I needed to apply for waivers. I needed to apply for Social Security for Joey. What was I doing for Joey's insurance? What was my plan? And I quickly realized, well, I don't have a plan. And it was my account and case manager who said, you know, you should call ARC. They are really good at helping you navigate through this process. And I've had other families gone to them, and they're very happy. So give them a call.
You know, when we started working with the ARC, they were that resource we needed. There were so many times I'd say, just one more. I know it's a dumb question, but just one more question. And of course the response is, it's not a dumb question. Everybody has these. And just that guidance and that insight they could provide just got us on the right road. It's just invaluable.
If I did not pick up that phone and call ARC, I would still be working through the mountains of paperwork. I would be missing opportunities to make these next steps.
You just need to know, like, the central piece they play in our lives, and how important they are, and the great work that they do, and really how important your support is.
Joey is happiest when he is engaged and when he is feeling like he's making a difference. My biggest hope for Joey is gainful employment, because I know that will bring happiness to him.
I think, like anybody else, he wants to be happy. He might have a little bit more difficulty communicating that, but I think that's what he wants, like all of us.